started. Until the Rhino 6 and the Rhino 7, in which case, the Rhino 7 fucking sucks, by the way. You know why?
Why?
It is the tools of destruction. Oh, sorry. Except for 67.
The Rhino 5, guaranteed to rip you a new one.
Okay, so the Rhino 6 is the weapon design of the Rhino 4 from Tools of Destruction with the effect of Rhino 5. They like tried to hide it. They tried to hide their Shitra right in plain sight.
Yeah, that way you can just go back. Death Warp.
Death Warp. I know how to play video games. We got everything off screen. I wish I was off screen. Shut up, Mildred. I am
Clank.
Clank is just like, did Ratchet stick me on a metal thing because I'm magnetic? Oh, did Ratchet just throw me down a cliff?
Ratchet just throw up?
Did Ratchet just throw me down a cliff while I was still on his back? It's like that's what he calls falling. It's like, did he just throw me off a cliff without attaching himself?
Okay, Google.
Himself?
Nearest cliff?
Hey, Google. Okay, Google. Where's the nearest MILF?
Yeah, there you go.
I found a few places near you.
Where's the nearest Mills, it thought I said? I didn't mean to do that, just so you know. I did not mean to fucking do that. You, sir, need to learn how to keep your dick in your pants. Ratchet's comedy's really got... I just keep making the same joke. Well, Ratchet, how about you consider suicide? What is going on in this Ratchet Rift apart? Oh, Rift suicide. Understood. Hangs himself in the thing from one rope into another dimension. And then the dimension closes and he falls and he's like, I'm not dead! No! Shit!
I have one last weapon to use. Good old swing shot.
Nefarious thinks he could pull one over on me, but not with my trusty swinger.
Just warp to the Great Clock.
It's not where I want to go.
Is there anything in the space station? Like, did we get everything?
Hold on. Don't look at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Where the fuck is it in this game?
Oh, the museum.
Yeah. You can do it before you beat the game. I know that for a fact. Where is it? I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad. This is the one thing I thought I knew about. We have all the collectibles. No, I don't want you to start there. I want you to... Is that the correct in time? Okay. I don't want you to start at the museum. I want you to be where I want you to be. I sound like a fucking teenager that's mad at their friend for not showing up to a dinner date. I want you to be where I want you to be when I said I want you to be. I'm a bee. Where is this fucking museum? I'm about to rip Mahalo video games head off right now. It's a planet. It's just not showing up for me. Is it because I haven't been there?
Do you have to beat the game?
No, I did it before I beat the game last time. Fuck it. I'm just beat the game. Who cares about the museum, right? Who gives
can do it
a
after.
shit about the...
Killing Azimuth Solons and...
I'll hurt you. How's that?
We need to apprehend Azimuth so that way Bebop can move on
No!
to the second episode.
That's what I said to you. No!
Yeah, you can warp from Nefarious to here.
I don't even have to fight Nefarious.
Nope.
The game
Yeah.
fucking lied to me.
Well, it says before you defeated Nefarious, but once you get there, there's a portal that says, now would you like to time travel to after you beat Nefarious? It's just so you can fight him
You
again.
see this rhino?
Yeah. Melt him.
So, this is the worst rhino ever, if you can't tell.
Yeah. You're not gaining any experience either. So I think you have to kill an enemy to get experience. Is there a weapon vendor right there? Like, I just saw it.
Wait, where?
I thought I saw a weapon vendor, but I guess not.
So, yeah, the rhino in this is the worst in the game, and yet it's everyone's favorite. Tell me how that works. Dude, Azimuth Solancer really made a splash after Cowboy Bebop. It's like not doing any damage.
It's because you gotta level it up. Did you just throw a TV at you?
Yeah. Give me rhino ammo. Did he just say that he's read the Daisenshu? Why would he talk about a Dragon Ball fucking magazine? I've read the Daisenshu. Okay. Great, Azimuth. That's fantastic news. You can read. I don't know if I approve your shitty franchise you're reading, but okay. Would it be more impressive if they made him say, I've seen the rattle titties. Like, bringing it full circle, Azimuth Solancer. Is it Soletzer or Solenzer?
I think it's Solenzin. It's either Solenzin or Solenzer.
How do I keep getting more ammo for this?
Put those golden beauties on another man's rattle titties.
It's my job to throw a TV. I'm paid
I'm the TV repair guy. I just throw the TV away and buy a new one.
Listen, stop blocking so I can fucking hit you. You'll fucking hit you.
Let's negotiate this.
We got here before, right?
Now we're in... That's not the grinding part yet?
Is this the brownie part? Is this the part where Azimuth gives up and just...
No, wait, the grinding was before this, I think.
Is this where Ratchet just goes, Azimuth, let's stop this and have a glass of milk and some brownies.
Make him dance, because it was hilarious. And Zircon dances.
Is this a Sonic Adventure song?
Did he stop the music?
Did he just go, Ratchet, you're a bully?
Have fun.
I have Rivet in the next game, dipshit. The next game
Dipshit
that...
it.
I have I have Rivet in the next game that's not, you know, remaking my entire timeline, dipshit. You'll never meet your parents. If you never knew your parents, do you even care that you don't meet them?
Mm.
That's my question. Does Ratchet actually care that his parents, like, was like, I'm not taking you with me? I'm not. Did he just go, I'm not the traitor? So it looks like we still have to play Kingdom Hearts X, huh? We still don't know who the fucking traitor is. Please die, my guy.
Rhino better level up 5 times from this.
Ha!
He got one smidge.
smidge, yeah.
He got the smidge hog. We hit Miles' property. We're just getting a bunch of trophies.
It's supposed to keep things in order. It's not supposed to alter anything.
Let me. What are you gonna do? Take care of yourself, Ratchet.
Even though I literally killed you in an alternate timeline. Also, the plumber is somehow new about this time anomaly stuff. I don't know if I like that plot point.
Yeah.
Also, you know, the plumber's son is in Rift Apart, and it's a lizard. So this man stuck his dick into a lizard guy.
Girl.
I don't judge.
Well, 2 guys can't
Was
make
that
a kid.
blood? Or is it really weird shading?
It's a PS3.
He did a brave thing, Ratchet. You should be proud of him.
They couldn't bother to make a fucking model for Ratchet's dad. You think Ratchet's dad would approve of him killing his son and then finding him like, hey, my friend? He's like, hey, is Ratchet still alive? I killed him myself. Good job, bud. Good job, bud.
Well, looks like there's just one more thing to fix.
Time power
restored.
I'll leave you two.
They start making out.
Take care of yourself, pal. I cannot stay. I am sorry, but discovering my family has made me realize that I cannot leave Ratchet. Not until he finds his own. I hope you understand.
You're leaving? He helped put normal harmonic stabilizers stable. Why aren't I freaking out?
Perhaps you are ready to be promoted.
Danger? Caretaker? Yay! Thank you, sir.
Take care, Sigmund.
Don't ever make a shitty puzzle for me ever again.
Yeah, Sigmund, I really should have bashed you over the fucking head with that. Stop time so I can hit you over and over and then start time again so you can feel them all at once.
My only wish is that my son does that which makes you feel hopeful.
And that I never have to voice Mario again. I told them to keep reusing voice clips. Isn't it a thing where they haven't used any new voice clips in a long time?
It depends on the game.
Odyssey.
Smash Brothers, they recorded in Brawl and then never had to use again. Yeah, Odyssey I think has new ones.
Too small for your plans. I pray the cosmos light the way towards a future you yourself design. And remember, the universe has a wonderful sense of humor. The trick is learning how to take a joke.
He's talking about the franchise.
Although Charles Barnett does do a pretty good Clank laugh.
Mm-hmm. Better than Mario.
Why
laugh.
can't Charles be my dad? Alright, you want to see the most boring credits? No, you don't.
Hello? Is anyone out there? Hello? Celebrity in need of assistance. What's that, Snowball? Little Jimmy fell down a well? Oh, you're hungry for blood. Oh, I was way off. Let me just... Oh, boy, this is bad. We'll help here. Ratchet!
Ratchet, all for one happens right after this, so you know I don't die here.
Oh, Snowball! Down, Snowball! Hey, easy on the goods!
They made a dick joke. Nothing like saying I fucked your mom or you fingered my daughter, like in very creative, unique ways. Just watch the goods. How about you watch these goods? You see the
Alright,
outline?
bitches got my goods.
Yeah, bitches got my... Fucking bitches got my goods. Oh yeah, you have to do this before the Insomniac Museum becomes available. Why didn't this show up before? I can't skip this. That's a horrible joke. What is with the accounting jokes in shitty games? Or was it insurance? Insurance, yeah.
Zigbar also mentions it in Remind, but you didn't notice.
Wait, what? What does he say?
He doesn't make a joke. He just like talks about it.
I think just challenge
Yeah.
all the time. Why did they do it like this?
No idea.
It's really retarded.
I feel like you had to go back to maybe the first universe, like the first quadrant, the sector, and then maybe it would have popped up.
It doesn't even start me in space. Literally.
Yeah, it starts you here,
Wait, what's that teleporter?
which you're already here. That takes you to Azimuth Solensen.
But there he is right there. Do you see him? You see him?
No.
In the picture? You don't see him? You see right next to the door, there's this like staff thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or my eyes are really stupid.
No, that was him.
That's the most solid. Hold on. I know this Riftgate is here for me to whoop your ass all over the concrete. But I
Again.
think I'm gonna go beat this robot guy for a fourth time so I can see what to make it into the game. Asma's just like, he peeks his head through the pole. You fucking what? Knock your ass all over the pavement. Me and Connor are halfway done with our list. You have one thing to raise, and it was Astros.
Oh, you kids out there this time.
Literally a one-sitting game. Dr. Nefarious.
How did you get the spray to tilt like that in the shelf?
The what?
The spray? Was that Sharky?
No, of course not.
Or did you throw it and it landed like that?
Yes. Of course I did. I yeeted that shit across the room, bruh. You don't even understand, bruh. You don't even fucking understand, bruh. Bruv. Bruv. Bruv is the most retarded one. Just like Chris is my most retarded friend. Okay, let's not do that. That's super offensive.
Or no, here's a better impression. Kingdom Hearts is great.
Yeah.
Kingdom
That
Hearts
is
the greatest series
that
I've ever
is
played.
balancing a Wii U gamepad on a slim PS3 model. That's pretty retarded, right? This song makes me want to come. Let's go, Vorsalon. Let me just beat you. Please don't give me a stage to play. I don't care about enemies or upgrades or anything. I just want Vorsalon dead. I want him.
And here's a retard impression. I go to the movie theaters and buy popcorn just so I can bring them home and watch State of Plays.
Please tell me you never did that.
But imagine if someone did. Like, especially the one from last week. Like, someone got so excited that they ran to the movies, bought a large popcorn, ran home, and, like, sat up in their room excited for it. And they bought the large Mr. Pibb.
Someone I work with really wants Deathloop now, though.
Mm.
I never watched the State of Play, though.
I skimmed it. until I found something interesting, and I skimmed the whole video.
The only thing I liked was that beat 'em up with the rabbit with the one arm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing in that I would ever play.
Oh my god, this is really hard to control.
Get out and level up my weapons though.
Yeah, I got this thing.
You also have 2 other weapons that are at version 4. The plasma striker, it's about to be version
Oh, I have
5
no
like any
ammo.
second. Literally like kill a couple enemies. And there you go. Looks completely different. Just they melt your health.
Yeah. What was the other one?
The first page, Dynamo of Doom.
We never fully upgraded the fucking dynamo. How much of Azimuth Zolancers are we? You're all. What if I just went up to Mackenzie and was like, you know, you're a giant Azimuth Solancer. You're an Azimuth Seltzer.
I feel like she'd just be like, I don't know what that means. Yeah, you can still get hit into it. You just take 2 damage instead of 10.
Why can't I shoot anymore?
I think it has, like, it heats up, so you gotta wait for it to cool off.
Is there ammo out here?
Yep.
No.
Oh, just boxes of ammo, not a vendor.
Don't give me that shit. Let's get copyrighted. This is the copywritten song. Let's go. Oh!
I keep thinking it says
Yeah.
Ripper Roo, but it's Ripper 5000. Ratchet danced too.
Yeah, seriously.
He break danced and then just couldn't get back up.
That's the best part about the Ratchet remake is that Quark pulls out that weapon on you.
You have no PS3 controllers on your charger now.
I know. I have one PS3 controller left in my repertoire. Undentoire. What does that mean? You know what that means. You took French.
What was it?
Undentoire.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no shit, shitlock.
I thought you were saying one word.
Shitlock.
Yeah, you can see the temperature gauge in the left side.
Yeah, but it just stopped shooting altogether.
Yeah, like you have to wait for it to cool
No,
off.
I mean, like, the temperature gauge wasn't high. Oh, that makes things a lot easier, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they really wanted you to use this turret the whole time, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, dickwad? I think I'm out of missiles. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad.
Why do they put this annoying room here first? Just so you can go to the Insomniac Museum.
Yeah, beyond this room is the Insomniac Museum. It's the one room you have to finish before Dan Putesto comes out himself. He's just like, you've gained my rights as the Insomniac developer. I want you to have my Insomniac development kit. I've had this ever since Ratchet 1, honestly, and it's a proud member of my family now.
The Zim number 8 was running around.
It's not Zim.
I think it is.
Get in my asshole, dude. That's not what I meant to say. I don't know where you go. I'll go in Asmo Stolen's. Why did you say that? Do I have to fight more enemies now?
Yep. I hate this stuff.
That one was supposed to be able to make it in here.
They don't even give you your missiles back. I don't remember having this much trouble with it either.
It's like not shooting them. Do you see that?
Hmm.
Not as good as the bouncing gun from Jack.
Hmm.
Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. What do I do? Oh wait, I have something that cuts shit up.
That's like as satisfying as the bouncing gun.
Dude, David Bautista is my best friend. Or it's not Dave Bautista, is it?
I don't remember.
What's Lily's boyfriend's name?
Dave?
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's Dave Bautista, the guy that plays the stupid guy in Guardians. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The one that's like, ha 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 ha. I say obvious thing.
Drax?
Yeah, Drax, the guy that plays Drax, his name is
yeah.
Dave Bautista. So the day I fucking yeeted that beer can, when we were playing croquet, I just kept looking at Dave and went, "Hey, Bautista, put it in the hole." He's like, "Bautista?" I'm like, "Yeah, Bautista, put it in the fucking hole already."
Dave, like, he reminds everyone of Connor, but he kind of reminds me of Jack. Like, I was like, "Hey, you want to play Smash Brothers?" And, like, Connor had to go to bed, and he, like, begged him. And he's like, "Come on, just one match, please."
Wait, what?
There was one time when I was over, and we, like, stayed up late, but Connor had work the next morning, and he had to go to bed, and he was tired and stuff, and Dave just kept bugging him to play.
Why did they give you this one last chance? Like, this game is so much longer than I thought it was gonna be.
It's probably like the longest Ratchet game.
Especially considering Rift Apart was like I fell asleep and then it was over.
It's just knowing that they make you replay all these levels, like you have to do all the puzzles again just to get back through. So one thing open world games have over linear ones is it's easier to get to a specific point. Backtracking is just way better.
What is goo on the ground? It's not what I... Is that... Oh.
So I'd rather take backtracking in a Rareware game than Crash. In Crash, they make you do everything all over again.
Every fucking time. You think these bugs get pissed off that we're practically using them for... Why did they... Sorry, I just thought in my head. Why did they make a system where I had to turn a lever to move all these? Right?
Mm-hmm.
If they could have just put 4
Yeah.
in each corner.
So that you can unrust them and... Yeah.
Ratchet's really going in the wrong direction for me.
This is where it lost its edge.
This is where it lost its edge. I still really like this game, though.
Mm-hmm. The space travel was the best part by far.
That's literally why I like it, because even though you're doing mundane things, it's like the perfect atmosphere. I don't say that lightly. Oh, it's Asthma Silencer time. Can I skip this? Thank you. Oh, sorry, Chris, did you want to see that?
No.
Was everything in your being telling you, dude, I want to see the scene when...
now it's leveling, like it's going up in experience. Why didn't it go up with Azimuth?
Yeah, because Azimuth was just that weak compared to Warsaw. He's nothing compared to this beefy rice cake. How am I supposed to dodge that? I can't even see it because... Because how the PS3 renders lighting, I can barely fucking see it. Oh, thank you. Damage and area of effect is... Yeah, because that's what I was worried about. I was like, does it shoot in enough places for me? If there's one thing a Ratchet game needs, it's items that you can buy to upgrade your health.
Ratchet 1 had it. Back when the health was so simple.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, you buy the nanotech.
No, well, that upgrades your max health.
Oh, are you talking about just like healing? Oh, like you bring it with you and you just heal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Actually made this guy a challenge.
I know. I don't know where he is. Oh, fuck! Shit. Shitra. That's how I feel about this. Is it playing the DMC music? This isn't right. That's not fucking right. I'm gonna hit him with another Groovitron as soon as he comes back.
The Rift Ripper might be good. Just put it right over his head while he's dancing.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Sit on him. They got thrown off screen.
I think I have to do the entire thing. Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah, the entire boss fight. Gonna close on him.
Oh, please. So, get
The Rift Ripper.
Get Zerky, and then, where's the Rift Ripper?
Right there.
And then start fucking him up with the... Stop. That did not do as much as I wanted it to do. I'm gonna try it again. Get him out. Yeah, it turns out if you try to hit him with a lot of weapons, the game just tells you no, you can't do that.
It's a really bad way of nerfing you.
Yeah. Because I thought it was being cool, being strategic and shit, but like this game was like, how about you stop thinking and start, you know, going in your mom's ear at night. I really hate that it plays this song every single time. Can you even hear it?
No.
Here, let me turn this up for your virgin ears so you can hear this stupid fucking.
Every time you pull the trigger.
Do you hear it at all? You can't hear it because the sound effects are so
Yeah.
fucking loud. Wait, I think it's in sound effects. I think that's why.
Okay.
You hear it?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's like a.
Okay, this needs to go down. Yes! Yes!
It's the first round that doesn't do damage, it just plays music. Now I hear it perfectly fine.
Die.
I think, isn't it because it's a fireworks song or something? Oh, watch out.
Fuck!
He's almost dead.
There's nothing I could do! I'm too close! Fucking goddamn it! I don't want to play anymore.
Well, you got it leveled up, so it'll give you a bit of an advantage.
I don't want to play anymore. Can you make it stop? Make the pain stop. Oh my god, please go away.
They call it the most powerful weapon like in the galaxy, and it says level 1. Clank running around with his staff is what was level 3.
Level 2.
Level 2 was it level 3? Bringing down the ship.
Yeah. What is Sly's 3 levels?
I know one's Bentley. One is Murray?
One's not Bentley.
I thought it was him, like, in first person or something.
It's first person, but it's not Bentley.
It's Sly, still.
Yeah, but he talks to Bentley.
Is one the van?
No. What does Murray do? Let me ask you that.
I can't remember.
He just runs up and jumps on the ground. Level 2 is Sly getting in the jetpack from...
Clockwork.
Yeah, Clockwork. And his level 3 is pulling out the Banaki-com.
Oh, and shooting with it.
Yeah. Well, taking pictures of people and killing them while he does so. Because that's how the Banaki-com works, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you remember the first game?
Alright, Sly, I want you to go on a scouting mission.
Alright, Sly, I want you to go out on a limb and kill your dad.
Alright.
Bentley, you told me I was just taking pictures.
Seriously, what is this fucking Sonic Adventure music playing? Mr. Zircon lives to eat your mom's asshole on a daily basis, you stupid sack of shit. Why do they make Zircon say all this shit? It's really cringe, man.
I love how he starts dancing before, as it's being thrown, the music hasn't started. I was upset because I couldn't murder somebody, and now that I murdered somebody, I'm happy. Right there's good. Oh, is it exploding? You got a lot of bolts from that.
Yeah? Well, you keep that fact to yourself. That was such a stupid complaint on my part.
Why'd you don't make it out in time? You had to do the boss fight again. It's like Ganon all over again.
Oh, Ganon's way worse, though.
Yeah, 2 boss fights with an escape mission in between.
Yeah. And if you fail the escape mission because of the random fucking rocks... Sorry. They're not random! They are, though.
They have a pattern. Well, I should voice Ruby. I already sound better.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Now we can finally go to the fucking Insomniac Museum. It is one smooth groove with an exploding spaceship in the background.
Good. Now we can never go there again.
Yeah. Vorsalon's warship, more
like there's the Insomniac Museum.
more like
Is this
look
on
at,
planet?
yeah.
An entire museum is a planet.
Yeah. Get ready for the slickest museum you've ever fucking seen. Although I'm gonna speedrun the Insomniac Museum today. Solar Force is rumored to be a birthplace that's on Grifneck, while the Insomniac Museum is on Earth, you stupid piece of shit. How about you learn your fucking geographical locations? Yeah, Solar Force is rumored to be the birthplace. Is it rumored? How about you figure it out and read a fucking book? Hint. Trap strong enemies so they can't hurt you anymore. You snuck that sound effect in here, and I'm not happy about it. Alright, so this is a very interesting place, okay? Okay, so that's how you exit. So this is based on the offices, but also based on the subconscious for info and what? Oh. Come inside, kick off your hover boots, and feast your eyes upon all that make Ratchet universe. Lost levels, forgotten enemies, analyzing videos, and it's all here in one place, ready to fuse your synopsis into a tangled mess of smoldering goo. Yeah, you're not funny, and you never were. I wish I could say that to these people, like to their fucking faces. They watch the Insomniac Museum go unfinished. How funny would that be? Okay, what's in here? Stop it with the facilities. Is this where people take a shit? Wow, I don't understand this Insomniac Museum. I'm sorry I wasted it. Boundary break. So there's nothing in this room. How come only the first Insomniac Museum is voice acted, by the way? Because 3 and this one don't have that. Burn room? Is this just so they can look like their offices?
It's probably set up with a layout of Insomniac's building.
This place is fucking huge.
Yeah, see what the map looks like. Does it have a map?
No, it just uses the great clocks, apparently. That's an oversight.
That's unfinished. This museum is unfinished.
This museum is unfinished. That's an oversight. I'm so lost. Did nothing load in properly? Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got these cute cuticles. Are you kidding me? Here's where the great clock was. If you look at this wall, you can actually read the entirety of Zac Efron's "Ooh, what can I have for that? No, no. No can do that. I can't vouch for that." Support. That's all in a language I can't read.
Do you get to read up anything on the game, or is it literally just a museum you run around in?
There's supposed to be stuff about the game. Did Asimov Solancer make this?
Chrono Trigger had a better Insomniac museum.
Honestly, man.
Pokemon did. And they're just like, hey, I'm the artist, I drew you.
I drew Pokemon. Oh, this is just the thing from... Bringing is the process to add joints to an object, setting it up, and holding gameplay classes. Classes determine how an object behaves in game. We have enemy classes, destructible classes, and many more. One type of class is wrench grapple platform. By rigging up joints a specific way and using classes, we can create a platform that Ratchet can move along path in 3 dimensions and so forth. So, was this in A Crack in Time, or the other one? Or Tools of the Into the Nexus, that's what it was. A big part of Ratchet is blowing stuff up. We design objects, break apart, create new objects, or shatter unique and interesting ways. The strength, weight, and force of explosion could be modified to get the right feeling. So this is like not even museum stuff.
It's just what's in the game.
Yeah.
So when they say it can be modified for different effects, I feel like, because wasn't it in 2s or 3s where you can actually change like the values of things and watch, what was it, like?
It was 2. You could change the, they gave you like their whole debugging menu.
Yeah, like wouldn't that be cool for the physics right there?
Oh yeah, it would be.
When
we first started Ratchet Clank Future Tools of Destruction, we had planned to use new console's processor power to create a more detailed model of Ratchet that would have more human facial features and expressions. We went with this concept for a while before thinking, you know what, that's not Ratchet anymore. The model was changed to a high-resolution version of the style of the classic Ratchet. Thank God. Thank God. That's ugly as sin.
They should have made it smaller.
There's like an outside area here.
We figured out how to get the music to fade.
Am I not supposed to be out here?
You just get it to keep starting over.
When you buy for pre-order cutscene, we have to render a different version of each type of armor, or the cutscene won't match what he's wearing when you go back into the game. If you play previous Ratchet games, you may notice Ratchet does not appear in any of the pre-rendered cutscenes. In-game cutscenes work because we can do a check on which armor you've brought and display in the scene. This game we wanted to, or something to tell the story and make it more personal. Our solution was to give Ratchet special armor that he could deactivate before pre-rendered cutscene. This allows you to upgrade your armor and still see Ratchet's sensitive side up close. Oh, so lazy. That's what they did.
Well, I noticed that in cutscenes, like even if you have a full helmet on, like right now, you still see his face.
They're like, oh, we didn't want to have to make 4 pre-rendered cutscenes, so we just didn't. We didn't do any of that, man.
They don't look pre-rendered to me.
I don't think they are pre-rendered. Why would you pre-render something anyway? I've looked into it, and I think Insomniac's for liars, thieves, and morons.
I feel like they need to be rendered to be put in the game.
Is this Solitzer? Dimension Crate. Like other crate types, the Dimension Crate was triggered by damage being inflicted upon it. Once damaged, the crate implodes and explodes into a frame large enough for Ratchet to walk through. The inner part of the frame fills with a portal to bonus dimension, which Ratchet can see a preview image of. Stepping into the portal will warp Ratchet to a randomly generated bonus challenge. Completing or failing the challenge warps the player back to the portal entrance. The player succeeds, the portal implodes. If they fail, they can jump back in for another try. Oh! That's where the Rift Apart stuff came from.
Mm-hmm. It'd be cool if you actually get to try it, but no, it's just a picture of it.
It's probably...
Oh, are they right here? No.
Dice Crate. The Dice Crate would cycle between ammo, bolts, health, no reward, and explosive states. So the player time to write, they can get whatever they need most of the time of striking when the appropriate... What was that?
It's the music.
Unfortunately, there were a lot of minor polish issues to address, and the players couldn't really figure out what the symbols meant. It was relatively low-cost interaction. You only got a few bolts, a little health, or took a little damage, and ultimately we decided to cut it instead. What do we want? So the explosion one just doesn't work. I don't think they ever got that far into it.
Oh, that was info.
Teleport floors. The Nefarious Space Station originally had a set of puzzles based around a security grid. If the player threw a time bomb, they would be able to navigate a path of panels the other side. In our focus test, lots of people were trying to jump over the panels, which wouldn't work, or repeatedly take the dead-end pass without watching where it went. If they made the wrong move, the puzzle would send them back to the beginning of the puzzle. This caused many players to throw their controllers at us to shout some horrible things that we won't mention here. The difficulty in communicating the rules of this puzzle in a reasonable amount of time, as well as the numerous head injuries received as a result of throwing controllers, convinced us to cut the puzzle. I wonder if that's true.
Now it feels like Ratchet.
I think you can actually get past this. Yeah, there's no path past this. Okay. Did you say now it feels like Ratchet?
Mm-hmm.
What's over here? This place is way too big.
A lot of it's just nothing.
That's what I mean. The other Insomniac museums, they were a lot tighter fit. And yes, people did complain about that. Where's the interact thing for this? Is that just not something I can interact with? There's a lot in here. What does the ball do? So long, Grab Sphere. The Grab Sphere was a great idea, but the work it would have required to take it up to Insomniac standards would have taken... Insomniac standards? Your last puzzles couldn't even Never mind. Would have taken away from other gadgets used more frequently throughout the game, like the hover boots. Once those were in, we could probably, if we could clearly reveal the support tool alternate modes of travel that you can activate anywhere, and so the Grab Sphere went off the crackman. Can I jump on it? Can I use it? Oh, no, that's not even tangible. And, what? I want to...
That's the glove for the crab sphere.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, this shows how it works. Let's just... Oh, it's a ball. That's it.
Didn't want to be Crash 4.
Razor talents. Razor talents were energy-based, designed to cut through enemies in close quarters. They were based off Razor Glass for tool destruction, but as we're nearing the end of production, we lacked the time to add all the cool attacks necessary to make this weapon fun. Therefore, we made a tough decision to cut the talents and focus more on our ranged arsenal. This is a shotgun. Shotgun Chuck was a submission to the Might Blaster Run's Hot Weapon Design Contest. While it didn't win the contest, it did win the heart of Dom, one of our character artists. This is a quick version he whipped up just for kicks. Yo, I would love this shit. Yo.
It's a double shotgun.
Yeah! I would love that shit! What are your priorities, guys? Phoenix Launcher. The Phoenix Launcher is based on the Predator missile from Tools of Destruction. Ratchet locks on enemies and fiery birds of prey would be released from the glove, signaling around Ratchet's head. When the Ratchet fires, all the Phoenixes would descend on their target in a fiery explosion. While the weapon looks phenomenal on paper, it ended up not being a player favorite. It took too long for the Phoenixes to get into position, and from gameplay perspective, they were exactly the same as Predator missiles. Hence, the decision was made to donate it to the museum and focus on polishing our other weapons.
Because burping was more important.
Come on, man. Extinct enemy. These creatures were a moon-specific race of squishy brain organisms in powered suits. We were going to use the was trying to make me a quick and they attacked one of the trashers in the area. Our character team was overbooked and we decided to go with existing experience and gory and feudal enemies instead. What's this? Time cleaners. More like clean this fucking basement. It's disgusting. We're not gonna get our security deposit back. Time cleaners are natural denizens. Clock town. Great clock. They were created by Orvis to be used as temporal energy eaters. They may have heard him refer to them during this recorded message. You may have heard him refer to them during his recorded message to Sigmund. While incapable of doing major time reconstruction, they are unfortunately for Clank. Able to devour and digest small temporal anomalies such as Clank's recorded selves in his time bombs.
Oh,
that would have been horrible! In their non-aggressive state, time cleaners are small, cute, playful creatures. However, when they alert the presence of an edible time anomaly, they swallow up the vicious eating machine. Yeah, I can tell why that, was dropped. Oh, the shield is supposed to come back? The energy ribbons through the major components of the Great Clock. It forms a large centerpiece in the middle of the Great Clock with several large time ribbons extending from it to the building along the play area. When we re-enter the Great Clock after Clank's awakening from astrolabe is broken, spinning oddly, smoking with the broken time ribbon, we return to Clank, repair parts for the facility is fixed and fixed time ribbons and fixed ribbons. Was this supposed to be in the Great Clock? It wasn't? I don't understand. They're not explaining much. As was the one. I don't want to look at this broad. This place is. I'm getting overwhelmed. Like I'm getting stressed out. What the hell is this? Is this just how they did the thing? There's no thing explaining it, so I'm gonna... Oh wait, there's an info thing over here. Our tech department gave us a new tool, the ability to attach objects with physics to each other. The result more organic than our previous tool, which had been creating objects with attachments built in. We also have more control over how the objects break. Yeah, but you could tell in this game that didn't really work the way they wanted it to. Giant fucking spaceship over here. Wait, wasn't there a portal somewhere over here?
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, cut planet.
This is an early design for the teleporter moon. The base concept was to litter the moon with teleporters and force the player to find the correct path to get rewarded at the end. Where the design was implemented, there was already concern about being able to orient yourself and find your way across the moons, and this design made that flaw even more apparent. Now we had a moon where you didn't know where you were, where you've been, or where you're supposed to go, and there were practically no visual indicators to help you out. After watching multiple people run around in circles, it became painfully obvious that having multiple paths just led to frustration and confusion, so we decided to cut down on paths and focus more on the gameplay aspect of the moon. Yeah, so if players were already getting frustrated, what makes you think I'm gonna go anywhere near this? They literally said people got mad at this. Don't play it.
We're already pissed at a lot of other things.
Yeah. Like the fact that Marco Rubio still has a job. You have no idea who that is.
No.
Who's that character standing out there? Dude, if they don't let me out there, I'm gonna knock some Insomniac. Oh, there we go.
Why does the camera change like this? Is it trying to become Resident Evil?
Oh, Dan. Dan Johnson.
Mm-hmm. There's no info.
He's already dead at this point.
I thought, which the game that has that statue of him? Is it that? I think it's something like a grand, like, gold statue of him that says stuff about him.
I don't know, man. Oh, that was... Oh. Interesting, I went in a full circle. So
We're right back to the beginning of the museum.
Oh, I've never been in this room. What the hell is this? The Babel Horn was a gadget used to hack through doorways by communicating with the various troopers. We also wanted the player to... You say, oh no, but we're talking about the fact that these were ideas that were cut. Every single time I read one, and you're like, oh no, I'm like, remember that this didn't make it in the final game, Chris.
I'm just thinking of an alternate timeline where it did.
We also wanted the player to talk to some of the music patterns of play. I'm just thinking, oh no.
Yeah, that's why you're saying, oh no.
When we reached the implementation stage, we realized how much design work would go into creating all these sequences, since it really boiled down to a timing-based minigame without the humor of the pirate holo guys and tools of the That sucked! We ultimately decided it wasn't working. That sucked! The holo guys was horrible! Oh, it's in the same room as this shit. And
At least it was easier than hacking stuff, but that I can't believe that was the substitution for hacking.
This has to be something, right? What is happening?
Do you command the direction they go?
No, just the camera. That seems like a big waste of time.
Hmm. That's probably how they do cutscenes or how they do enemy AI.
The color data for a character should hold up a simple blocks of color. Oh, it's a different stat styles and hand signs. Oh, it's just talking about texturing characters. Why would you put this in the Insomniac Museum?
They're trying to brag at this point.
It's like they didn't have much to show, so they were just talking about nothing.
Frieza's shit.
The very... You found me, Squishy. Walks down with the people from Broly, and Broly comes in and just starts wrecking, knocks Dan Johnson off a cliff, and... Sorry.
No, he goes to knock Dan Johnson off a cliff, and like Dan's still like looking out, and he just goes...
He just
stops him.
Yeah, seriously.
Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, Broly's face just melts.
He just, without even averting his gaze, just throws Broly off the cliff.
Oh, yeah, this seems annoying. In general, our large capital ship gameplay did not pan out as we hoped, and the destroyer reconverted the Valkyrie boss ships. There's too many issues with attacking a static object in space. Players were constantly ramming into it, getting into position for a run, or struggling to fire at a limited amount of time. Yeah, I can see why. There's probably not even... Oh wait, can I get on top of it? It has collision. Interesting. You know what else has collision? My dick ramming into your fucking girlfriend, Chris. Knock you off a fucking cliff. What is this info? Oh, this whole thing is just an info dump. I'd rather take a fucking dump.
You're gonna have to go again.
Huh?
You're gonna have to go again.
The RNC 1-3 version of Ratchet had 6,912 polygons. His head and hands are a bit larger, which makes him look a little younger.
There he is. At least you can compare, it's just you can't with this armor.
Kind of cool that they put the original model in here. I'm being honest. What's in here? Do we get
An empty room called HR. Beautiful Insomniac.
That's actually a pretty good self-reference right there. Because Insomniac's very much known for not having an HR that works. Also, for hiring people that's going to molest female employees.
Really?
Yeah, that was a big issue for...
Theme of Connor.
First hypnosonic brainwaves, hypersonic. The original version of hypersonic brainwaves, however, was smaller and more reminiscent of certain pesky droid from another galaxy far, far away. The HBS was destructive... That's a lawsuit. The HBS was so destructive of the Great Clock that we needed to beef it up to a larger shape. That way it could smash through walls and be a little easier to identify from a small distance.
I feel like Disney could sue them even though the Disney buyout didn't happen yet.
That should have been an All-Stars.
What was the point of the different song for that one room?
Wait, well, I don't think it was supposed to cut out.
Yeah.
Stellar Leviathan. The Stellar Leviathan was the ultimate evolution of the Leviathans. From tools to destruction, these space-fearing creatures would travel in packs like sharks and circle Aphelion. Using telekinetic... Oh, Aphelion is from the first game, I think. Using telekinetic tractor beam to pull it up and chop it down from the massive bite. We can get to the animation system for the Leviathan going to go again. The procedural animation and go to the tools of destruction. We need to cut... Yeah, tools of destruction. We need the time to get the core space combat working, and therefore we had to cut them. There's no space combat in tools of destruction. I don't know what it's talking about.
Didn't have missions?
Huh?
Didn't have missions in space?
No, there's nothing in space. You don't remember? There's nothing. You're joshing me right now, right?
Like, it wasn't you fly around, it was just they had levels where you are flying around.
Oh, no, that never happened. You're out of your fucking element. Don't argue.
Yeah, but I have to get in it to go home.
Don't... If you drive an element.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Now please don't talk to me ever again. You hear that, folks? He drives an element. I want you to get rid of him. A Garen carrier was a huge space vessel Ratchet would need to strafe repeatedly to bring down. As he would come down from a strafing, fire to take him down. Okay, that's bad. Even Clank's yawning. Like, did you see that shit? Even Clank was like, Ratchet, I need a crack nap. Guys, server room. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Not as big as Club Penguin server room. You guys should be very insulted with yourselves. Quark conference room? Oh, get out of here. That's not a real room. And if it is, fire yourselves. Animation. Can I animate that plant? Oh, I was already over here. Where's the... Literally... What? No, I'm kidding. They should have put the original Ratchet model next to that. Have a Stark comparison. A Tony Stark comparison. I'm making it over there. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I was thinking. What is this?
It's the bottom of it.
Oh. Please tell me there's death playing. I'm going to the ball, man. Dude, I'm gonna kiss that. I'm way farther down than the game wants me to be. There's no death plane. Do you want to see where this... Oh! Thank God! I was really worried that there was no, yeah. Okay, so there's one thing I want to find in here, but I don't know where it is exactly. It's a completely cut minigame. Found it.
Wait, you died.
Hoverboot track. A hoverboot track racetrack was the major features of the Angorian Battleplex. We've had races in some of the past Ratchet and Clank games, but we haven't had any in a while, and it seemed like a good time to give it another go. Our hoverboots were shaped up to be a fun mechanic, but it quickly became clear that making the races up to the standard of the rest of the game was akin to making another fully featured game on top of RCF2. Ratchet Crack Future 2? Oh, Ratchet Clank Future 2. What's featured here are a few variations on our existing track, with a simple version of Azimuth hovering along a path will slow down and speed up based on how far he is from the player, but you're really just racing the clock and trying to stay out of his way. So, I wish this was in the full game. I understand that, like, it's not fun right now. But look at how much work went into making just these tracks.
It looks cool.
they would need to fine tune a lot of this.
Like that.
Yeah, they would, and oh, this isn't finished. You can just tell that that's not finished. But they would just need to fine tune the hover boots. I don't think they should have made a separate mechanic only all for it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Wow, that's really annoying, huh? It's nothing like the races in Ratchet. What was it? Ratchet 3 that had the like completely cut forest race.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing like that, but like I still think it's interesting. Or just don't face the racetrack off the hover boots and do something else instead. I don't know if I'll do the second track because, like, I don't know. Well, I guess it's only like.
Unless it looks different.
Why are they working on 2 tracks at the same? Oh.
He doesn't care.
I'm not
He's
supposed to
going
be able to
vertically
beat the AI. I just want you to know that. And then I guess I'll try the second track since it's so short. Where's Asimus Solancer?
Let's just go through rings.
Oh, this one you have to go through rings to keep your time up. So no Asimus Solancer for me. But we're still stuck in the other track. Is it gonna bring me to the beginning of the fucking... Please don't have bad design. It has bad design. Okay. So, I think that's everything worth noting.
Mm.
Compared to the other games, this Insomniac Museum is very meh. And would it surprise you, but the remake has a worse Insomniac Museum. Instead of talking about things that were cut from the game, it literally talks about things that weren't. It's like here's some old trailers. Oh, there's a nefarious thing right here.
Oh, there's info on it.
Nano Ratchet. For a while, we toyed with the idea of a mini Ratchet device that would let the player investigate small areas, and yeah, we decided it was one of the more one-off gimmicks. It was more important to create gadgets that could be used in many places. That's an insult.
To what?
Size matters. A one-off gimmick. Come on, that's so funny. Because that's all Size Matters is about, if you didn't know. It's about shrinking Ratchet down to go into different areas.
Mm. On the PSP screen.
Wow, I pissed on my screen. Yeah, I think that's everything, because this place is too big and I'm getting really overwhelmed.
I think it is just the layout of their office. That's why there's just a bunch of empty rooms.
There's a lot of art. Clank and Zephyr really weren't in this game. Or Talon.
Hmm.
Oh, that's kind of unique.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Don't they teach that in art class?
Mm-hmm.
That you need to be able to recognize the characters simply by how they cast their shadow?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a new area. What the hell is this thing?
It just looks the same. This place is way too big.
Building stuff that works, sort of. When it comes to showing functionality, many of the most successful joints and articulations have come from the actual machinery. This allows the exception. This doesn't... Please have sex with the ground for me. I think for someone who already knows some stuff about game design, like me, that there's really nothing for this Insomniac Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Retro appliances and Art Deco furniture has clean visual functional features in almost every Ratchet and Clank character asset. The main reason these forms lend themselves well to the franchise are the large surface areas that are complemented by the small clusters of detail. In most cases, will be small clusters of tech, but the rule also applies to organic forms like creatures and, well, more creatures. What does that mean? I'm trying to figure out what that has to do. Oh, just because they can make this look more detailed? I think we can look shiny and whatever. I like that I just talked about game design. I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, now it's back here. Yeah, I'm done. We're done with crack. Did you erase it off the screen already?
No.
I'll end the stream an hour and 15 minutes. You know, we were supposed to stream for 4 hours to catch up, but I'm gonna count us caught up. Because we at least spend 2.5, 3 hours just doing ketchup stuff. Just putting ketchup on our dick and then swirling it around like a helicopter to make a mess everywhere. Is that really how we want to end Ratchet? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to bookmark it!